Hey guys, next video of the day, and today I just wanted to talk about one topic that really kind of crossed my mind after watching this game. Is Georgia the best team in the country? Well, if we look at week 1, they beat Clemson 10-3. And I think Clemson's defense is legitimate. I think it's college football playoff caliber. So they scored 10 points on them. And this is when Clemson, all their guys were motivated to play, coming off of last year. I feel like Clemson was a quality win at the time. Now they aren't because they all probably have lost motivation. They know they're not going to be in the playoffs. Now they're even wondering if they're going to even make it to the ACC championship. Better yet, have a complete winning season and get a good bowl game. And then Georgia goes on to blow out the University of Alabama Birmingham 56-7. And keep in mind that University of Alabama Birmingham is a good team, okay? Right now they are 3-1. And as of filming this video, they are up 3-0 on Liberty, and Liberty is a good team, mind you. But the University of Alabama can, even though they mostly compete with the lower Division I schools and the FCS and all that, I feel like University of Alabama getting 56 points on them, who are usually a dominant team against their competition that they play at their level. I feel like the University of Alabama Birmingham was a quality win, and Stetson Bennett showed that he is a quality quarterback, as there was a lot of question marks about him after last season. In fact, they had to bring in JT Daniels once he was healthy and ready to rock and roll, and JT Daniels kind of stole the job from him. But Stetson Bennett has been a good backup, and I'll get to him in a minute about this game. And then they play against South Carolina, who right now is... they are 3-2 right now. Though I feel like getting a win against the Gamecocks is solid, especially if Georgia wins 40-13. Gamecocks have a good defense, and it just shows that Georgia can blow out good teams like South Carolina. Because I feel like 3-2. South Carolina is having a good winning season. They lost. Yes, they lost to Kentucky. They lost to Georgia, but those are their only 2 losses. They've beaten Troy, they beat East Carolina, and then they blew out Eastern Illinois to begin the season. But I think Southern Carolina is a good quality win. Yes, they may not end up in the top 25, though I feel like they are a top 30 team, and I feel like they are a quality win for this Georgia program. And then they shut out and blow out Vanderbilt 62-0. And this is another Stetson Bennett game, as JT Daniels only needed to play a quarter in this game. And, Zamir White, McIntosh, and Cook, and then Edwards even had a good rushing game in this one, proving that he could be good in that backfield. And then today, they shut out Arkansas, and they put 37 on that defense. 37 on the Arkansas defense that was able to shut down Texas. Yes, it was with Heward, but still, they were able to stop Casey Thompson from leading a complete comeback. They were able to stop Rice 38-17. They only allowed 10 on Georgia Southern, who is blowing out, I forgot who they're playing today, but Georgia Southern's having a good game today. And then they only allowed Texas A&M to score 10. And then, but I think that Arkansas is a very quality win for Georgia. And if Georgia can blow them out of the water like they just did, and they mainly had to rely on the rushing game. The beauty of it was that they only needed the rushing game. They only needed to have Stetson Bennett throw it 7 times for 7 completions, 72 yards. This game was really beautiful because they just needed to rely on McIntosh, White, Milton, and Cook. Those were their 3 running backs that they primarily used, and they all took care of business. I was very impressed with this Georgia running game today. And I think that Georgia is looking like a really good team that could compete. I think could compete and maybe beat Alabama. We will probably get a first look at this in the SEC championship game coming up here in December. But I think Georgia, I mean, their schedule favors them to win out. Florida is really their toughest competition. Florida and Auburn are really their toughest competition remaining. But at the level that they're playing at, I don't think Auburn and Florida should be a problem. And I think we should be able to, if they beat them, we should be able to gauge where Georgia stands compared to them. And then Georgia should finish strong with Missouri, and then traveling to Tennessee, having Charleston, South Carolina at home, and then Georgia Tech. They go to face Georgia Tech. And Georgia Tech has been a weird team this year. But I think that Georgia should be favored to win out. And I honestly can see them beating Alabama, to be honest. I think that they have the defense to beat Alabama. And Alabama has shown us that they can be mortal, as when they played Florida. And yes, I thought Ole Miss would get a better job done against Alabama today, but I think Georgia has the best defense in the country, and I think defense is going to be what will win them a championship and give them the best chance, because I believe Georgia has a good chance at winning the national championship this year. I believe they are true college football playoff contenders and championship contenders for that matter, and I think Georgia should be a team to watch out for, and I think, yes, I wholeheartedly agree that they are probably the best team in the country. Though, I mean, Alabama is kind of bold to say that against, but I think you can argue Georgia is the best team in the country. And I think once they get JT Daniels, fully healthy again, watch out. Because that running game, that four-headed beast they got, and then sometimes they can add in a fifth guy too. Georgia is looking like they want the title this year. And we will find out in December and January. But I truly think you can argue Georgia is the best team in the country right now. Even though Alabama is doing good, but they haven't played a Georgia caliber defense yet, so it's hard to measure. Bryce Young is still a young quarterback, and I believe that they have the defense that could shut down the Alabama offense. But we'll find out. And what do you guys think of Georgia, though? Do you guys think that they're in it? Or do you guys think that they are kind of just cruising because their schedule favors them? Let me know down below. And how can I improve? Let me know. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Peace.